which it is how to communicate in the past. So today we're going to see how to make sentences with some verbs in the past tense or simple past. So in French we can say the passé composé. We can also use the passé composé for present perfect in English. Okay, so the French passé composé equals English simple past, or you can say past tense or present perfect. So we already seen in French verbs do end in er, re, and ir. So today we're going to see another verb, parler, which is ending in er. Parler. Parler means to speak. So present tense or present continuous, or in American English present progressive, je parle, I speak. Tu parles, you speak. Il parle, he speaks. Elle parle, she speaks. On parle, we speaks. We speak. So you can also say I speak, I am speaking, you speak, you are speaking, he speaks, he is speaking, she speaks, she is speaking, we speak, we are speaking. Vous parlez, you speak, you are speaking. Nous parlons, we speak, we are speaking. Ils parlent, they speak. Elles parlent, they speak, they are speaking. If we want to change this in the past, we need to find the past participle of parler, which is parler. What we are doing, we simply drop the R and put an accent aigu. Sorry, I just made a mistake. Put an accent aigu on top of the U, E, U, A, which comes A. So we add the present form of the avoir verb, which is, so remember we done with avoir, which is j'ai means I have, tu as means you have, and so on. So you take the j'ai and then you put the parler, this is the one, parler. J'ai parlé. I spoke or I have spoken. In English, how to find the past participle. So, j'ai parlé, I spoke or I have spoken. In English, how to find the past participle. So, present, let's go for the regular verb want. Then the past tense, you put ed, which is want, wanted. And then regular verb for the past participle is wanted. Whereas irregular verb, instead of ed we put, it completely changes. Speak, spoke, spoken, irregular. So thus the past participle is the parler, is the equivalent of spoken or wanted. Okay, so we already know avoir in present. I have a pen or whatever, I have a stylo or whatever. Okay, I have. J'ai, tu as, il a. So I have put another video about this one, so you can have a look at that one. So we are going to compare this for the parler verb, like avoir verb in the present tense we say j'ai. If it is parler verb, instead of a we put je parle, okay? So if it is tu as, instead of a we put tu parles. So you could see the highlighted s, so that's how it comes in there with the tu parles, okay? Il a means he has, il parle means, well in English he speaks, we put s with the he, whereas in French we put with the tu s. So if we want to make the sentence with I spoke, we take the j'ai in the present and then we put the parler. J'ai parlé, tu as parlé. So the parler would not change at all. It's going to be the same thing. Only in the present tense, j'ai, tu as, il a, ils ont, and so on, it changes. Whereas in the past tense, in the passé composé, or in English we say past tense, simple past or present perfect, we just have to put the parler and join the j'ai. J'ai parlé, tu as parlé. In spoken person, you can say t'as parlé, and then il a parlé. So the same in English, I've given simple past I spoke, or you can also say I have spoken or I've spoken. So if you see I've spoken, that's a spoken in English, I've spoken, okay? So in written language, we shouldn't be writing like that. For the purpose of learning like a spoken language, I've just written like this, I've spoken. So you have spoken and you've spoken. And whereas if you see the pink color highlight in the have, which is I, you, but whereas the he, we have to change it has. Okay, so in the present tense we put he speaks. So if you could see there, he speaks. Okay, and here you could see he has, whereas there I have, you have. So the same goes for elle a, elle parle, present tense, elle a parlé, she spoke, or you could say she has spoken. And then you could see there's another one, she spoken, but it shouldn't be like this. In the last lesson, we see she apostrophe s means she is, or he apostrophe s he is. But in spoken language, people would say she's spoken, which means she has spoken. But that's not the right way of writing. So if you are going to write it in English, you must make sure if it is spoken, it's supposed to be has, not she is spoken, which would be another, it is completely wrong, okay? So if you want to say she's spoken for, which is a passive voice, it's a different grammar. We will see that one in the future. Okay, so we have spoken. And ona, so on parle, on a parlé, we spoke, we spoken. So that's the on means nous. So we are going for the nous avons means we have, and then nous parlons. So you can put the ONS, you can see the ONS, that's the same thing you put it in here. Okay, so nous parlons, that's the present tense, we are speaking or we speak. Nous avons parlé, so ditto means the same thing, we spoke, and we have spoken, the same thing. Okay, so if it is vous, we put vous avez parlé. So vous avez means you have, and the same EZ, you are going to put it in there. Vous parlez in the present. Oh, I've just forgot to put it in here. So vous avez parlé. So that you take the vous avez and then you put the parler, the same parler. Okay, vous avez parlé. You speak, you have spoken. So you know, if you want to say I spoke or I've spoken, j'ai parlé. Okay, or elle a parlé, on a parlé, nous avons parlé, vous avez parlé. If it is they, then you say ils ont means they have, ils parlent means they speak or they are speaking, and ils ont parlé. So here we're supposed to do the liaison, ils ont parlé, and then they speak, they have spoken. So if it is a feminine, we put elles ont, they have, elles parlent, elles ont parlé, ditto, they've spoken. So I've given you here, he spoken means it is wrong to write for he has, okay? You can't write the he has such as like this, but in spoken it is acceptable. However, it is accepted in spoken form. So he means like he means he is means he has as well, but that's the wrong way. Okay guys, now you know that how to make in the past tense, so you can keep trying with other verbs as well. I will see you soon. Au revoir, à bientôt. Bye.